And I do have a note here that you had failed to report committing a criminal offense to your probation officer. I will note that otherwise, as far as your probation goes, you've actually been doing really well recently. So this is
Very well. I didn't even know I had this. But
Yeah.
I would have turned myself in. I had no idea. They never gave me no ticket for nothing. I would make sure I told them.
Okay, so
Okay.
so just hold up a second. Let's let your public defender speak on your behalf, please.
Okay.
You both said exactly what I was going to say, based off what I'm seeing on my end from the probation reports from the past and what Miss Law told me. She did not know about these cases. If she had known about them, she would have acted differently and would have communicated that with her probation officers. I actually was trying to figure out what dates the new cases are from. I only see 2020, like the most recent ones I am seeing are 2024 cases. But I mean, since then, as you already know, she has been doing great. She's been clean. She's been going to her meetings. She's been doing drops, all of which have been clean. She's planning on doing the ARM classes as ordered by Judge Washington before her next court date. But aside from that, we're hoping that she would get a personal recognizance bond. I don't know if Judge Washington has set bond on this or denied bond. But we would ask for a personal recognizance bond so she's able to continue to do what she is doing.
Okay. Thank you. So at this time, the court is going to set a hearing on the violation of probation that will be September 11th, 2025. That will be at 10 in the morning over Zoom in front of Judge Washington. At this time, the court is going to set a $5,000 personal recognizance bond. Okay, so basically you're promising to appear for your next court date and keep up with the terms of your probation, okay? Because yeah, it sounds like you've been doing really well. And yeah.
I didn't even know why they didn't notify me about this.
Okay. And yeah, I don't know what to tell you either, but you know, we recognize the fact that you've been doing really well and we would like to keep you doing really well. Okay. So
I want to continue to do very well.
Yes.
I don't want nothing to do with my own lifestyle at all.
Okay. All right. So I am going to ask that within 24 hours of your release that you communicate with your probation officer. All right.
Okay.
So he can tell you what else he wants you to do at that point. Okay. But for now, you're getting a personal recognizance bond.
Thank you.
You've got your next court date, September 11th at 10 a.m. Okay. Attorney Dadouche, did you have anything that you wanted to add?
Nothing to add. Just make sure you're reporting to your probation officer after you leave, okay?
Oh, I will be for sure. I promise. I'm at everything I love.
Continue to do well.
trying to be clean slated and just move on with my life and have a new life. I'm getting too old.
Definitely.
I got too
Continue
many
to do
health
well,
problems.
okay?
Okay. Yeah. No, that was it. Yeah. No, we recognize that you've been working really hard on this. Okay. So just keep it up. I understand this was stressful, but don't let it throw you back. Okay?
No, it's not gonna throw me back.
Okay. Okay. Excellent. Well, you are finished. You're free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're done. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you.
Ma'am?
Yeah.
Do you know how long it'll take before I'm released?
However long it takes them to do the paperwork. All right?
Okay,
So,
so you send it over immediately?
Yes. Yeah. Generally speaking, we do send the dispositions over right away. Okay?
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. And Caillou Hayden, Hi, you might need to have the knock on the door so that they'll unmute you, please. Okay, thank you. Now calling 19W007370. This is the Township of Ypsilanti versus Caillou Hayden. Can I have appearances for the record, please?
Kerma Dadush on behalf of Mr. Hayden. Mr. Hayden, please say your name for the record.
It's Cahill Jabron Hayden.
Okay, thank you very much. So today is the date and time set for a show cause hearing in this matter. Give me just a moment.
You're Kerry, not a Kerry.
So today is the date and time set for a show cause hearing in this matter. As I stated, you were last in front of me on April 23rd of 2025, and I am showing at this point that you have 123 days in the jail. So, you had pled guilty to this back on September 6th of 2019. You have a balance of $534 at this point. What I am going to do, assuming that there is no objection from anybody, is give you credit for time served at this point. This was a 93-day misdemeanor.
Yes, that's fine with me.
Okay, Attorney Dadush?
Nothing further as long as Mr. Hayden understands.
Yeah, he already pled guilty to it back in 2019. I'm assuming he was sentenced to the fines and costs at that point. But as I said, at this point, it's a 93-day misdemeanor, and you're at 123 days. So. Okay then, Mr. Hayden. If you don't have any questions, you're free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're finished.
Thank you.
Thank you. Now calling 23S4217674. This is the state of Michigan versus Kerry Wayne Wynne. Can you please state your name for the record?
Kerry Wayne.
Okay, thank you. So today is the date and time set for a show cause hearing in this matter. You were in front of me in December. You were in custody at that point, and your balance was $140. I'm seeing that you are in custody today, and your balance is $140. Let me see something. Unfortunately, because this is a civil infraction, you cannot have time served on a civil infraction.
What civil infraction is this, ma'am?
What was that?
What civil infraction is this?
This was a speeding ticket from 2023.
In 2023?
Yes. The last time I saw you was December 11th of 2024.
Okay.
Okay. So at this point, I'm showing an estimated release date for you. That's October 28th.
Yes.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is set a follow-up date. December 2nd. Okay, and we'll see where you're at.
Okay,
All
now
right.
I got a question. So, but if I'm supposed to be released on October, will they hold me until December?
No. Okay, no, this is a civil infraction, okay? And there was no outstanding warrant or anything associated with this. So, no, this should not hold you.
Now, how much is it?
It's $140.
Okay.
Okay. So, like I said, we'll see where you're at. What did I say? December 2nd. So that'll be December 2nd at 9 a.m. It'll be over Zoom, just like this, okay? You know, and we'll, like I said, we'll see where you're at. If it's paid in full before December 2nd, that hearing date would be canceled. You wouldn't have to come, but otherwise we have a date to check in and just see what your situation is. Okay?
Okay.
Okay. Any questions?
No, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Then you are free to go to the door and tell the jail that you're finished.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thank you. I think that's it. Is there someone one more?
What about any custody arraignments?
All right, let's talk about that. The hearings on this docket gave us a little bit of everything: probation compliance, tether mix-ups, civil infractions, and a reminder that courtroom patience is an underrated virtue. At the center of it all was Judge Webster, who managed the morning's load with a calm but no-nonsense tone that signaled she wasn't there for drama, but for clarity. In the case of Ms. Law, the key moment wasn't a new violation, but a failure to report a prior offense to her probation officer. What stood out, though, was how much effort had clearly gone into turning things around, since her public defender spoke up effectively, highlighting her clean record since 2024, her commitment to classes, and her ongoing compliance with probation terms. And Judge Webster, she listened, acknowledged the positive trajectory, and set a $5,000 personal bond with the scheduled hearing in September. The judge didn't sugarcoat the situation, but showed an encouraging willingness to meet progress with grace, provided Ms. Law keeps it up, and by the sound of it, she plans to do just that. She even repeated herself twice, "I want to continue to do very well," and honestly, we believe her. Then came Caillou Hayden's show cause hearing, which quietly became the most mathematically satisfying moment of the day. Back in 2019, Hayden had pled guilty to a 93-day misdemeanor. Fast forward to 2025. He's got 123 days of time served, and Judge Webster called it what it was: overpaid in jail time. With no objection from counsel, she granted credit for time served, and just like that, Mr. Hayden was out the door. No fuss, no drama, and everyone agreed, something that rarely happens in court. Next up, we had Kerry Wayne Wynne, who found himself in front of the court again, over a civil infraction, specifically a speeding ticket from 2023. He'd been in custody in December, and again now, but as Judge Webster pointed out, you can't get credit for jail time against a civil infraction. Still, she made it clear that his current situation wouldn't delay his projected release date. They set a follow-up for December 2nd to check on payment status. But if Wynne clears the $140 balance before then, he's free from further appearances. Simple, fair, and to the point. Across all these cases, Judge Webster maintained a composed, patient presence. Even when dealing with questions, mid-hearing, or correcting technical confusion, there were no outbursts, no courtroom theatrics, just real people, with real-life complications, trying to move forward. Whether it was reminding someone to update their probation officer, explaining tether protocol, or setting expectations for fines and follow-ups, Judge Webster kept the atmosphere steady and the message clear: take care of business, and the court will meet you halfway. If you found this hearing insightful, consider subscribing, hitting the bell, and letting me know your thoughts in the comments below. I read every one.